coming up.
Why people are staying in toxic relationships?
Why are people staying in, like, some of them are not noticing that they are toxic.
Exactly.
But like people ask around them, like, olaba munonga biagenda munonga, but why is this person still in this relationship?
There are people who are in toxic relationships. For us outside, we are seeing.
We are seeing, but for them, they are not seeing the red flags.
For us outside, we are not seeing. But for them, they are really experiencing it, and you find them staying in that relationship because, like, most times, toxic partners are the best outside the relationship. Like, let's say you're in a relationship, your friends and family know this person. If you go and tell them, oh, this guy is like this and this, they'll be like, oh, no, you're lying.
Oh, why is a Leo?
Tasobola. Bagambo tasana kuba nsiri. You can't. So you find people staying because they don't have ways how they're going to convince the
people around them.
Like, this person is this and this, you understand? Then there are people who have gotten used. Like, it's bread. They know, he's coming. They have come now.
They have now become. Hello guys, welcome back to the Brown Skin Event YouTube channel. I am Mona, your host, and this is a Love Seat show. We are always here to give you our personal opinions. We are not experts in love, relationships, but we are always here to give you our personal opinions. I'm having some guests that will be introducing themselves, and later will be joined by another person who will come in later as we discuss today's topic. We shall be talking about toxic relationships. But before we continue, I would love to appreciate all those that have been subscribing, that have been sharing our content all over, those that are watching from California, UAE, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda. We really, really appreciate you so much. And as I'm going on, I would love the guests on my right to introduce themselves, and we continue with the show. You're welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, I would like the viewers out there to know your names, then we can continue.
Ladies first.
Hi guys, hi everyone who's watching us. I'm by the names of Annette Ronette. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay. Hi guys. Hello. My name is Leo. I'm pleased to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome to the show. So guys, today we are going to have maybe a little bit of disclaimers, and most of you can relate to this since like it's a relationship part of it. So most of you can relate to this, and today's topic is toxic relationships. We want to discuss, some of us maybe have been in them, some of us have participated in them.
So, you don't know about yourself.
Side eye. So you guys, what do you think like toxic relationships is? Like, let us discuss this, and maybe when people out there will give us their views. What do you think a toxic relationship is?
Let's go.
Okay.
So me, I think any relationship can be toxic, and as long as you're not giving your partner peace of mind, you're being toxic. To my thinking, because like I think we all get into relationships we are looking for comfortability, someone you're free with, someone who will give you peace of mind, and someone you think about and be like, and your heart is like, that one. So I think if you're not giving your partner
a peace of mind,
you're toxic.
Leo, what is your opinion on that? Eh?
Why me?
Because you have to tell us, you know.
Me.
Yeah.
As me? So, because you see, I'm the only guy here.
Yeah.
So, surely, when you talk about a toxic relationship, it's basically where you're seeing that you're not in conjunction with your friend, can be a family member, it can be even a colleague. There is a toxic relationship at office. There's a toxic relationship when you go out, maybe to the bar and have some fun, 1 or 2 drinks. There is a toxic relationship everywhere. Basically, if you guys don't have like good vibes.
Like
just
if you're not on the same page.
Yeah, man, that's toxic. Like, you be like, bro.
You pull away. Because you see, as you said earlier, it can be friends or work. You know, some people say even family can be toxic, but you cannot
Yeah.
leave your family. Like
Yeah, yeah,
literally,
yeah,
this is your family. So you find like people are really tortured in a way. Maybe nowadays you use mental health. I don't know if it's inanga mental health. Nina kuzinaba. Ennaku zino mental health efuse mental health. Like my family is so toxic, bichi. But I think we're getting to know, like as reading earlier, as you are laughing at me, a toxic relationship things, it can be, not all, most people think being in a toxic relationship is having an abusive like relationship. But broadening it, as you said earlier, it can be work, it can be, so echintu as long as techikutulamu like in your energy, it is toxic to you.
Yeah.
But then we get to see like people are staying in these relationships. Let us maybe this time around like based on relationships besides the family, like these love, intimate relationships. You find omuntu ali mu relationship and they are not really getting the peace of mind, as she said earlier. They are not having the same energy, but they stay. So what is your say? Like, have you been in one? Have you? Because me, when I feel like someone is not like reciprocating, that's one. That's one. Like they're not returning the same energy as I'm giving them. I feel like that is not in my limits. Like I feel that is toxic to me. You get, like sometimes you find that they talk about someone gaslighting you, someone ghosting you. Someone recently said it's emotional abuse. I feel like some things are like toxic. What is your take? Like, what do you say if you're to discuss this toxic relationship? Like, if you have been in one, what are those things you experienced and felt like this is not my space, my kind of space?
We are waiting.
Why are you running away from
I just want, I want to have the
word.
then I can conclude.
I don't know, but so you're like saying why people are staying in toxic relationships?
Why are people staying in, like some of them are not noticing that they are toxic.
Exactly.
But like people ask around them, like olaba munonga byagenda munonga, but why is this person still in this relationship?
There are people who are in toxic relationships. For us outside, we are seeing.
We are seeing, but for them, they are not seeing the red flags.
For us outside, we are not seeing. But for them, they are really experiencing it, and you find them staying in that relationship because, like, most times, toxic partners are the best outside the relationship. Like, let's say you're in a relationship, your friends and family know this person. If you go and tell them, oh, this guy is like this and this, they'll be like, oh, no, you're lying.
Oh, why is a Leo?
Yeah, tasobola. Bagambo tasana kuba nsiri. You can't. So you find people staying because they don't have ways how they're going to convince the
people around them.
Like this person is this and this, you understand? Then there are people who have gotten used. Like it's bread. They know, he's coming. They have come now.
They have now like become hard rocked. Like
so like they are used. Even when they find genuine people out there, they're like, is it real? They're like, it's like a dream. So like they're so used to that. And also I think where we come from, there are people who have grown up from toxic parents. They've grown up seeing the father beat the mother. So they feel like it's okay. That's the way how things go. So you find yourself that I think they're somehow like generation. You find yourself, you've gone for a toxic person.
You're gonna have bad boys. Because sometimes you see girls ngabagamba mbuna hataka is too nice. They want the bad boys to hurt them. Like, what is wanosina mbumusa wajja kutugamba te psychology ate biki nedda. Like for us in personal experience, you see these things nenga webuza what is really going on. What is that toxic trait you have?
Who?
You.
Me.
What is your toxic trait?
Wow, what a question.
What is
so I should just give myself there. But you guys, let us all agree. It's not about me or about the male gender, but you guys, people can flirt. Flirting.
Relationship.
Properly. Hi babe, hi wife. Someone just makes you feel that urge of, oh yeah, man, I feel this. There's that good vibe you feel. Now, you see? You're all accepting. So you also know you're relating to the thing. Not so basically, I think, I'll not deny. At a point, I'm like, I flirt properly and I go 100%. But you see, the thing is, with this aspect of toxicity and where it all comes up from, you see that, as she was saying, the way someone is brought up, there is that thing where even when you're an adult, or I'll say your campus days there, you feel like, I need someone toxic, like I need someone to poke me a little bit. There'll be this one guy who is coming slick in a suit, looking hard, but oyagara only the other guy, that guy, the guy who can get you and first put you in line, and you're like, okay, now I think I'm tired of this toxic relationship. But again, another thing, we have to put it into perspective that even though we are having these toxic relationships, it is just something, I think it is a stage in life that if you have not undergone a toxic relationship, at least some point time X in your life, it will come.
They always say that when you skip a stage, it comes back to you.
So even if you say what, there is nothing like saying that God is with me. Yes, I believe in God, but when it comes to some realities of relationship, we have to accept the things and say, you know what, this is how life is. We have to accept and say that toxicity is now part of us.
Okay.
But we don't, like, to what extent, to what degree?
Because you see people like have stayed in these relationships and people have ended up losing their lives.
I don't advise anyone.
People have ended up killing each other. Umanyo abantu basigala mu relationship nga bekuba buli kiro.
You know?
The neighbors are like, no, why don't you just leave? Ne basigala abo minga they cannot break up. So oli navayo natamunne.
On that point, the thing is, some people are hard lovers.
What do you mean?
Hard lovers or obsessed?
What do you mean by hard lovers?
Now that's what now it has corrected me. Like, you know, when someone is obsessed with someone, however much that person is toxic, I will use the common notion. Everyone will say the board of governors has said we are saying no. When the door of the board of governors closes. When Bess says sorry, he is what?
He's sorry.
So,
by the way, that's the thing. Like,
I
always have like someone. I don't like advising people because you advise the person the things of love.
You will be the
wrong person.
When they have
you'll be like, he's bad. Bitch, she'll come and be like, yeah, he's bad. Bitch. You talk your opinion about the boyfriend. The next thing is like, we are together. You know, bro. And some of them go even and tell the person, when I told me this.
And then you become the bad.
You become the bad person. So like this
so they
person,
be eyeing you that bombastic side eye of
my girlfriend. But sometimes like some of us be there like to save our friends out of this. But love is love. That's what it is. Love is blind.
It's blind.
People are seeing red flags as green flags.
You know?
You get?
Yep.
So no labo muntu ngechintu chakola eno gamba he will change or she will change because okay most times most of us think that men are the ones that are toxic. But also maybe nafe tu know observe too later.
No. Men are toxic, women are toxic.
Only the men are toxic.
No, it's both. Like
we are all.
I thought you were saying only men.
No. Like most people say men are toxic.
It is a 50-50.
Oh my.
Most people say men are toxic because most people think
it's a common notion.
Toxic relationship is beating you. But as I earlier said, toxic relationships can be in a way of like someone belittling you, criticizing you, like they're not supportive. You come and be like, baby, I'm starting up like a hair, you know, ladies have things they do. Maybe I want to start like a hair business. I want to start
makeup,
doing jewelry. Now we like they belittle you or criticize you instead of what? Supporting you. Like if you don't have that supportive person in your life, I don't think you're meant to have them even part of your life, because at least someone has to be supportive if they see this is something positive you're trying out, not to only be supportive in bad ideas that you're doing. So if someone is being jealous,
actually, you know, the
those men that over control and be jealous, Olinani, what I
and you know
Run.
we see these things.
Why?
and we
run
know
for your
them.
life. Run for your life, because this is like the most times they call them narcissists. Yeah, you get like someone wants to know your every move, wants to control you. Don't touch my phone, but he wants to touch and check your phone. Why?
No, you see, the thing is, why should you touch your partner's phone?
Exactly.
Their phone is
Their
their
phone.
phone.
Is your phone.
My phone is my phone.
Yes.
So those things of Samanya have I am at peace with my phone. Be at peace with yours.
Yes.
You want to take a picture of me? Take a picture of me.
In your phone.
Airdrop it on phone or send it on WhatsApp. Finished.
We are good.
We are good to go.
Yeah.
But these things of now
I
you
have to
see,
be knowing your password.
I want to know your password.
No.
I need to know your PIN number. Of just a few hours ago, you were saying about account. I was said, sigara n'ekikyo. Maybe if you want those joint, if you want to know my account, let us start a joint account. You drop, I drop. You drop, I drop. We are two signatories. We break up in the middle. Ufuna ekikyo, nange nefuna ekyange. We move on with life.
Hey, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Now, like recently, there was one of the celebrities. Okay, we call them celebrities whenever TikTok, because everyone gets to know about them. This gentleman called Daily Uganda. Yeah, you know, he's a lady. Mukazi yateka musente. She's from not Uganda, Mwarabu Mzungu bwacho. So she came, she settled with a guy and everything, but she says her relationship was toxic. In a way
With him
whereby,
or-
with him. In a way whereby he would lock her inside the house.
Oh wow.
Ntamukiriza. From even the neighbor said yes. Abachikiriza. Nga waba ali awo nagamba tokwata ku fridge. Togulawo fridge. She's the one who has been paying rent, but because her money is now done, this guy starts bringing out her true colors. Like, waliwo even some video I watched nga they were on live nagamba, oba yamugamba evading yourself. When she went, she's like, bana abakazi wotabateekako oba kiwoni. Like, he said it in Uganda, wotabafuga woti ng'omusajja, you cannot get the respect. Like, he was trying to say, like, I am the man, so I have to shout at her or do what so that I can earn her what? Her respect. Like, she has to be submissive to me. So you find, like, in most relationships, abantu bazibeeramu nnyo bwe batyo. Like, some of them okay, didn't see it like that. They say, my man, he loves me and everything.
That's how
you
he
get
is.
Yeah, that's how he is. No more whatever he does. No more but in the end you find like you realize it's going on to your mental health. Like after leaving, that's when you realize this was really
Exactly. You'd be like, what was like what was the
What was
problem?
going
like?
on?
The thing is, we realize toxicity at the tail end. Something we nowadays have this aspect of mental health.
Yeah.
You see that your mental health is very much disorganized because you learn that okay, I have been in a toxic relationship after undergoing something that is bad, and you're saying, okay, why did I have to undergo this? You get. So basically, I think with this thing of toxicity, even though people want to be in those relationships, we need to have that second thought and say, wait, before I get into this relationship, can I at least understand a person? Don't date someone after knowing them for 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Honestly, because that is the cause of those toxic relationships. Because you're going to enter and they're going to tell you, Ogendawa, Oriwa, Olinani. All those questions those questions pop up and you're like, really?
Why are you dressed like that when I'm not with you? Mbumanya, the men are going to see my breasts. What do you mean your breasts? It's my body. Like literally, you find like this man is even controlling you on the phone. I remember, I don't want to say if it was, I don't know if it was toxic or what, but I was dating this guy in 2019. And then I was dating this guy in 2019 and then Yamala Nagenda wa Canada. He's not in the country and everything. So Namala Nakolachi, but everything I would post because I'm this person who will post, I will not block you or what. I will post because I know what I'm doing is not bad. So as I said earlier, our guest has finally arrived. Tuchali mu topic tuchagenda maso. But then chabagamba badia. So I don't know. But then I don't think it was. I don't know if it was toxic. I don't know how to define it. But this guy agenda Canada. We were dating like for 5 months. He traveled to Canada. I liked him. We were in a relationship.
Wait. You liked or you loved? This first.
Yeah, but there is. She's in Uganda. Love me ejila mu 1 month.
No.
It was a period. I was getting to know him. It is
no, but you can't love someone before liking them.
Yeah, you have to love them.
That's why you have to ask and be exact.
No, the problem with you, I liked him. Liked him. They were just like coming to 5 months of dating. Since na Uganda agenda kuja 1 month. In fact, after 1 week, 2 weeks, I love you. What do you mean you love me? You don't know me, you don't know my family background, you don't know what to live as a wafi. What do you mean you love me?
You know?
So nze ndi muzungu. No, me am a mzungu. Ebe tebikola tebiyembo love at first sight. Sometimes I
have actually process by process.
Yeah, even earlier we were talking about something called limerence. Some of you should go and read about it. Most of us think we are in love, but we're just in limerence. It's a sort of like lust. Don't want to call it lust, but you think you're in love. You're like, it's not all about sex, but I love this person. But you can even be in it for like 20 years with one partner. Nenga see love. You realize later. We shall talk more about that. So my dear baby, Magalanya and everything. Like I liked him, Bambi, Kagai. So he was. That's it. But the person controlling what to post, what to put on your status, Oliwa, Olinani. You get Tarimu Mugwanga, but they want to know your every move. And I think I have a feeling at some point Walochi Yangamba and I had a feeling he had put spies on me. We are not married, we are just dating. I'm at campus, we are all young, you get. But then I was like, okay guy, like what do you mean like with this person?
Oh wow. Red flag.
But like in my heart there was one person, yeah.
He was just keeping.
Like he was controlling.
His thing.
What do you mean his thing? His thing. Wafe donatwala yonte. Wafe abachiga twagala ante. My father has not yet seen cows in the compound. We are just dating. Tetunazala mwana.
I thought you would say something like camels.
Ethiopians never So I think in my head I was like, you know what? Kati, me and my friend did this stupid game of exchange boyfriend for a week. We exchanged our boyfriends' numbers because we all knew each other's boyfriend. So Nampa, the boyfriend's number, but this is one person who tell me, I like your friend. She's my crush.
Oh wow.
I'm like, you're my boyfriend, you're crushing on my friend. Me, I would joke around. I'm like, Jaku number. Like I would be joking around. So he inboxes my friend, and she's like, Mona is honest, give me a number. We are doing exchange boyfriend and what one. I think he said flirting with my friend. Flirting. What is it?
Yeah.
Flirt. Okay. Yeah. So he said flirting with my friend, but she's like, guy, what are you trying to do? Like you're making like things so serious. Because me, I was in the boyfriend's inbox, but it was this thing of formal, hi, how are you? You get naked here because would exchange screenshots at the end of the day. Me and my girl. Because me, I'd say suspecting, and I wanted to know what was going on with this boy. So she's like, do you know that Mona is my friend? He's like, yeah, I know, she's a good person. I don't want to hurt her, but I can't tell her. Oh, wow. I should send me all the screenshots. Nagamba Gambi, to hell with you, boy. I just blocked him. Like, okay, I think that is my bad part. Either I will stop talking to you or block you. Like, I would not go into that part of quarreling at any 12 months. Yes. If I see it is not working out, Mona nze nga nagenze dda. Sagala stress. So the same person comes back like after a year. Buwanchawa, bichi, I'm like, I think I don't know what you were doing or what you were up to. Because I was trying now to make a move on my friend, but he didn't have a way like to. So she's like, why don't you tell Mona the truth and everything? He's like, no, you know, I don't want to hurt her, but you're already hurting me by doing this, because it was not like communication aside being funny. Ngamba bantu bange. Musajja tebamunsibako.
You know?
Not yours.
Not mine. But the problem with my mom is she gets to know whom you're dating. She will ask you,
How is he?
how is he? What happened? You still talk.
You've been there, the support.
But yeah, I think that was like, okay, maybe that was something I would say was toxic to me. Because I'm sitting here, but the person is controlling me. Even when I do something, I have to apologize. Because most times, I have to be the one to apologize.
Yeah, you're the one who is already
Like they're
wrong.
manipulating you. And the problem if someone gets to know, like most times they tell us the girls, never show a man that you love them. A man isn't supposed to love you. Because the moment a man knows, because women and men, we are different kind of species. When a man gets to know that you love them like so much, bro,
Yeah.
those guys will manipulate you.
Very big issue because us guys, once a chick shows you that, my friend, she has given you 100%.
Yeah.
You'll chill and do whatever you want because you'll be like, I have her.
Yeah.
You know, in Uganda we have this thing of putting you in the
Mukachupa.
box, in the bottle. After the mukachupa, like, and they've closed and sealed, so you can do anything you want.
And
You
you know
know,
those days
and the one
that-
for it.
Those guys that act like, oh my god, I have this babe, all is mine. The day that babe hurts them.
Yeah. It's like
will die.
chiringaba asechikachonna. So, Mom, as we were going on earlier, we were talking about like toxic relationships. Have you been in one? Have you experienced? Or what is that toxic trait that you have? No, red flag you.
The red flag gang. I'm so jealous. Very. I'm very jealous that I even fear what I do with my jealousness. I'm even afraid of myself.
Wow.
No, wait here.
Nange netia.
Chakawi.
I'll be very open, and even my husband knows it. Like, Mama, I can do this and this and this and this, but if she gets to know, I'm dead. Okay, not dead, like like that, but she'll have me.
Metaphorically.
That one, I'm very jealous. I don't know. I don't know if it's a toxic trait.
it is one of the toxic traits.
It's there. Because why wouldn't you be jealous?
Yeah.
everyone is allowed to.
No,
There's
everyone is jealous, but then the degree of jealousness matters.
I have this
I believe,
jealousness
right?
of where I can
Yeah.
give you some nice spanks. That kind of jealousness.
Not the spanks of the other.
Kukuba.
The spanks of beep.
Wait, why would you beat someone
I'm
who
that
is not
toxic that I
your?
can't control my anger. Yeah. If it
So
comes
it's
to
in-
my
it's in the
man,
It's in the heat. You can be like, you know what? He is mine.
it's mine. What's
Wow.
mine is mine.
What's his?
Actually, like,
My toxic stuff, I think, me personally, I don't care. I would love you and I'll show you I don't care. So like,
that hurts.
yeah,
Like you don't give
Like,
yeah, you'll hurt me and I'll be like,
you don't give that. I don't.
whatever, it is what it is. And then like,
Yeah.
but deep down in my heart, I'll be like, oh,
No,
but I'll be like,
but I think her toxic trait is in literally like I think 99.9% of guys, because a guy will beat you.
yeah.
I
Nenga.
can date you, but I'll be like, what?
Yeah. Katima was
But deep down,
You do something. Later,
yeah,
trust me, even if you're a guy and you see your boy with your chick, you'll be like,
what is not happening?
boss, what's that?
me, I'm so bad to an extent. Like, if you do shit to me, I will just delete your number, block you. You'll never hear from me
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
I will
yeah.
also, if we ever meet in life, I'll be like, I've never met you. I don't know you.
There is only one ex that I do that to, and we share friends. But even when we meet, Either kale njasula yoka hi.
I don't. I be like,
but we dated for 2
we
years.
are done. We are done.
Anyway,
Me, I
that
keep
our
you.
love was real.
Me, there's one ex I don't want to see.
Eh? You don't want to do it?
I don't want to see. I said even if I ever met him,
Eh.
he's coming, I'll turn. I'll just
Eh?
stand like,
You can't move the same direction.
you know those things of if you're driving a car and then you meet your ex, what do? You just run over them.
Now, now me, the one that taught me what life is. Like you keep meeting her in circles. You keep meeting her right and again, and you have this look of hey. So wabin kola wadi odukuchi. You know that thing of at the first time when we used to meet, you're like okay, pass, go. But there's this time when you're like okay, God has told you that fate is fate. You will keep moving and you see her in the same circles, but you look at her and you're like, what? Like hi, you're like hi. You don't care, and your boys are like, wait, this chick is hot. What? There's a way the guys are going to hype you, but for you, you are seeing like this is Satan fire, like go.
Red flags,
Oh,
Hey, you guys, I don't know why guys keep on doing this thing. They will have you. You think you're the main chick. Kumbe why your main chick? I saw that ex of mine, I don't want to mention his name. You know, I was in this relationship. I'm all, oh my god, this guy, I love him so much. You know those things of sneaking like a phone in dormitory? You call them, HSC, you know, HSC, you call them, you're like, hello. And then come back in vacation, you're all eager, I'm done with school now, we can check on our thing.
ended in high school.
I thought it did end in high school.
it was just a fling.
The babe calls you. Your man is there. Just next to him. Where are you? What are you doing with my man? And in the background, I'm like, and he's like,
Oh my. I'm sorry, but
I don't want to cry.
Everything.
that's the thing. Did you find the girl has fallen in love? You're just floating with her like every time Kata walk meeting girl, she's entitled, she feels like you're her what?
Her man.
Ne Kati, to realize you don't have a way to tell her I was just
It was just a flat, man. We're just having some good time.
You can
Just
start
fun,
telling me
fun,
it was
fun,
just,
fun things.
you start telling me it was just a flat.
Huh? It's just a flat. What do you think?
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag, you people.
A man flirting with other girls, red flag.
I don't know.
But the thing is,
a man
Onategerotia.
asking for you.
There is no best friend who is your opposite sex. That I tell it to you people.
A man that asks for your friends' numbers.
Mugobe.
Yes. Red flag.
Oyagala
Eh?
What are you going to discuss?
Discuss what?
Discuss it through me, I tell them. Yes. Why asking for my friend's number?
Hey, if your friend is an accountant,
Just in a bro. I
Eh?
have men friends who are accountants. That's why I'm such
My brother is an
Hey.
accountant.
Because now there is
no.
thing also.
What if
also
what
like,
if we need to work in business partnerships?
No.
Guy is bringing a deal. Money is coming.
Let's look for other
let me
partners.
tell you.
Let me be the middleman.
When your man always tells you, like, you come and you go out, you can come with your friend. Every time he's saying you to come with your friend. Like, that is a red flag.
What's with my friends?
I feel like that's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
And anyway, me, my toxic trait. I think I just became insecure after my first relationship, that one of 2 years. So every time I'm like with a man, but I will look for those things that show me there is another girl. I think sometimes that's what makes me even like end some relationships. I'm a detective. I'm a mini detective.
Your FBI.
Even my friends, you know,
FBI.
I always tell my friends, just what's the person's name? One name, just one name. Who are their
FBI.
friends? Just one.
Leo.
Ngogenda muli yoz aka banange ngenda bawo bukodde wange mungwe musigenda buba wakaza kamusirikira anenda dear. But me, I will enter a man's, like, even when you're dating, I enter your house, I'll move around. It's not like I clean, no, cleaning. Like there is something I always look for. I had this guy, and not that some men, as you told me earlier, some men are neat. Like you cannot know. So there is a time I was dating. I think now this time it was my second year. So this guy always go to the home. Like, we're serious. I got to know him through my aunt. I go to his home. Nisanga your hair pin. I'm like, but you didn't leave my what? My hairpin here. And then in the bedroom, not even the sitting room. If there's a sitting room, you can say maybe girlfriends came over, because everyone has a girlfriend, a boyfriend. Like, you cannot deny people. You phone them with these people in their lives, but they're always in the bedroom. So I'm like, why? Ah, it's my sister. She left
in the bedroom. They are playing cards.
You people. Like, it's always those small things you can get to know.
You see, those hair ribbons that you're talking about.
Sina ribbon, these black ones we take on no convidi. But take our no.
I'm saying those hair ribbons. Well, they are going to use the bathroom. They want to shower. They are your friends.
Why are they showering in your bathroom when it's a two-bedroom house? It's a two-bedroom house.
It's not about it being a two-bedroom house. They want to use it.
Never said because you know, we broke up. I think after like 6 months of breaking up, I was seeing wedding invitations.
Oh my.
So in my head I'm like, but I'd never seen this girl.
That pain.
And even the fact that the siblings knew
Some women
kill people. The fact that even the siblings like knew me and everything. So
and then on the wedding,
I will feel you're the main chick.
You're the side chick.
Never trust your man's family. When you're still dating, never trust your man's friends.
Even if you're married. Even if you're married.
A bro is a bro. Remain a bro. Don't leave. Bros on. Don't say anything.
even now,
But
Bro.
but literally, like obuntu obutono, like tubulaba ne tutabuwanyo like manye. But
those things when you're just dating,
you just see that thing, you're like you just
you
small
ignore
things.
them, but
your
then
man is
comes
not
something
communicating to you in the on the weekend. You're like, you get.
So wait, if I am wait, what if I am not? I am having a conference on the weekend. I am
every weekend.
Huh? Seems these guys are. you guys have experienced this every weekend. No, I can have a conference this weekend. Next weekend we have a trip out with the boys.
Why don't I come?
Why are you going with the boys?
Other boys.
Hey, what?
We are the boys.
No.
There's no boys trip
you
without
guys
the
are
girls.
not the boys.
We are the boys. You go out.
We have our boys.
Boys go on trips alone without
Girls.
other girls.
Yes,
No.
we go alone.
I don't.
We go alone, by the way.
You go on boys trip alone.
Alone.
You're going to.
And it depends.
No, even though you go alone, you will find girls there.
Well,
You
yeah.
hook up.
Well, yeah.
Boys to mnamtasanga yo bawala je mugenda.
But you're
What?
having a girlfriend. Why are you having
Huh?
a girlfriend?
And then there is
Wait. What is wrong with me having my woman? But I go out with the boys. It's just a trip.
One night, it's okay.
One night.
Not a
Ate wano sijja kusobolawo. One night.
And
What if
by
it's
the
a week?
There's another toxic trait about people in a relationship. Though they never realize it's there. There's a way there's either both parties. It can be a lady, it can be a man that controls the other. You get it? You feel like this person is entitled to know everything that is happening in your life. It really affects you emotionally.
Yeah, it does. Because
It lowers your self-esteem. You can't stand out for yourself. You get it? You can't make a decision. You get it? So you find
you're just a pleaser.
you can't do anything for yourself. You're literally like,
because your man will not like it, your man will not appreciate it.
If I put on like this, he will not like it. If I do this, it really affects. it really affects. It's really like a toxic trait. Though people aren't much so it is
Now,
really so bad.
relating to what she had said earlier on of the I don't care attitude, I think for me, I can bear true witness. I have that trait at times. I know I'll be like, really?
You know,
Man, it's your
No,
thing.
all about me too, sometimes I always tell, because I be like, second I better now 24/7 if I'm
You know?
Yeah.
But I know you will cheat. Like I always said the thing of, I know you will cheat, you will do whatever you want, but make sure I don't do what? I don't get you. Okay, that is why it becomes bad. But when I get you, the fact that this, I will still keep referring to that relationship. The fact that I found out this guy was cheating on me, I had the evidence. Because by the time I ask you something, I have an idea about it, I know it. I know like something about it. So when I ask you, I want you to tell me, so we see how to go about it. But the fact that you keep lying to me, and you're taking me like a fool now.
They make you look dumb.
It makes me look dumb. And then when I tell you, no evidence, I'm really sorry, I love you. You're trying to manipulate me. Why? Why would you do that?
guys.
No, but that's the thing. Like, if someone asks you something, what is our tool on the way was a mona manichura chambuza chinechin specifically?
Well, it can't just come out of the blue. Like, by the time she mentions it, there's something.
There is something.
Of course,
But then the men don't realize that by the time a woman, our Castina instincts is a favor either way. There are mother instincts, there are those brother, sister instincts, there are those girlfriend instincts. By the time someone asks you, what you get a mass, but men have failed to understand that.
You see us guys. You be like, yeah. I'll be honest. They'll be like, you have those mother instincts. It's okay. How many chicks are here on the panel? 3. I am what? 1 guy. Mona, you've gone. Yeah, she's there. I cross over. Yeah, this one has refused. Yeah, it's crossover.
Yeah, I think men have
See,
that
the
thing
thing
of,
is,
there are very many fish in the ocean.
Yeah, so
That's the thing men
they'll be
have.
like, you'll be like,
But
you know what?
even if there's so
Well.
many fish in the ocean that you're going to go and fish and fish and fish and fish, there'll reach a time where you can't fish anymore.
Yeah, that's very true.
Ate ne kino ekirala kino ngenda kyogera mu Luganda bannange abantu balina ebisiraani byabwe ogenda tambula otabaala abaana b'abantu
Mwana kunamire.
bakukunamira
Ate okunamira nga muli busy eri.
anti you get it
Eh,
you're going to obadde wano ng'olina business
Even in those nyingos baba kunamira.
Oh,
you
you
be
said?
there
Nyingos.
you be there you've been
sawa.
having your businesses
Nyigos is Nyigos.
Muminyigeyo gye mubba mu mabaala.
mubabaala n'otikula omwana
Yes.
You want big bums, they're dabbing. Kamanyi. Ate n'omusajja atasaba naye red flag.
Yeah.
Atakusabaako. Naye red flag.
Let's wait till marriage.
No, I mean like you're in a relationship with someone. You've been there 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You're not allowed to both be like celebrant about like celibacy.
Yes.
About it, but you're not abstaining or what? And guy,
It's just like,
where is he getting it from?
are you alone
Eh? Si nature, like guy ajja kuse, ajija, nagamba no. Nemusula mu kitanda mwembi.
oh my, that's a red
Yeah,
flag.
that's a very big red flag.
That guy does not like you. It was just a lust, or it was a fling.
Ate
Or they just saw
naye
they
nga
were like,
mubeera mwembi mu nyumba.
I saw Mona, I like.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
liked
yeah,
her
yeah.
face.
Face.
That's
stay with
all.
this guy you moved in like you've been in a relationship you move in with this person nga n'abamu bakimanyi ono yebbaawo naye nga lwakomewo waka akomewo akuse
Akomyewo sawa mmeka.
No even cuddles.
not even cuddles
Even though akomawo misana abamu babirya misana.
But anyway, they are what? These brothels in spas and Samanya what? So you see those
By then,
things.
n'abasajja bagenda
Many
mu
guys
sauna
go there and
red flag.
well, why? How can you not know? You see these things on news everywhere.
Yeah.
So
But even men who do sauna, if you're not with your woman, you're a red flag.
red flag
Go to the
a
sauna
big
with
one
your woman. Why are you going alone?
Why?
Anyway,
Imagine
guys, as we're
massage.
wrapping up, what is your
Final say about this relationship and toxic traits about Kale. Okay, we are coming back in the next episode as we are still discussing about the toxic relationship and toxic traits. Never red flag. Oh, whoa. What are those red flags you see that you call green flags? Yeah, catch us more on Brown Skin Events as we bring for you the next episode in the next show.
Hey, don't get the Zoom.
Can we have another one next time?
Oh no, cancel.